Hello and welcome to this first video in this new series of Cruckie Az on APB APB Reloaded walkthroughs. In this and the following videos, we will attempt to explain in detail the different elements of the game and will be sharing the knowledge developed from our own experiences. In this first video, I'll cover how to choose and create your first character and then have a quick look on the controls and settings. APB Reloaded is developed by Real Time Worlds and was first released by the end of June 2010, but no earlier than mid-September the same year it was shut down for good. Later on, Gamers First brought the license and relaunched the game as free-to-play, allowing everybody to play without spending their precious money, unless they want cool cars and weapons of course, but more on this in a later video. In short, the game consists of two factions, criminals and enforcers, which fight each other in different ways to earn standing and cash, which they can spend on unlocking new weapons and vehicles and to actually buy them. Well, let's get started. This is the logon screen. You can choose between using your Steam account or your Gamers First account. I'll go with my Steam account as it is much easier than having to actually write something. So this is the lobby where my awesome looking guy gives us the cool look. This is where you pick the character you'd like to play, or you can create a new one. We'll be doing that in just a second, but first I will go really quickly through the most important information found at this screen. The details will all be covered in later videos. Here you'll see the current account type. Mine is premium, which means I actually spent real money on this game just to get a few advantages, such as getting money and standing much faster. If you bought the $30 box, you'll get 30 days of premium as well as some other cool stuff like 500 G1 credits, a fast car and a handgun. Hooray! My account threat level is currently silver and tells something about how badass I am. Down here in the bottom is my rating, my total playtime and cash on the selected character. Again, stuff like rating will be explained later. Let's just go ahead and create our new character. So first we will have to make an important decision, namely whether we want to be the bad guys or those who's gonna stop them. Criminals can knock pedestrians and kill whatever they want, while enforcers get penalized for doing all that fun stuff and have to ruin the satisfactions of the criminals. Criminals is the obvious choice, so I'll go with enforcer. And I'll just click next. Now to picking the server. This is important and the choice should be based on where you live. I'd like to think that the European servers are actually located in Europe, but really I have no idea if this is the case or they just named the European servers to group people from the same time zone. Well, it's important to notice that this cannot be changed later on in the game, so be careful. I'll just pick Patriot as my friends play there. And OK. Yeah, now to the good stuff. We'll give our new dude the look we want. We can make him into anything, all you ever wanted to be, like having big muscles, red hair or even being a sexy girl. It's all possible. Here you can change stuff like the skin tone, gender and age if you like to generate a random look. Well, as I already have a guy, I'll go for a girl. And I'll just click the randomize a few times. Well, this will do. You can customize your character even more by clicking this advanced mode button. In here you can change like everything. Here's the hair color. Oh, that's a lovely color. We can change her face. And look at all these options. Let's add a scar. Let's do it in the left eye. Just like that. Oh, scary. Let's darken it a bit. Here we go. If you really want to go into details, you can focus on different parts of the body by clicking the buttons in the upper right corner. Clicking the face button will get you really close to this beauty. Well, let's make her strong like me. Body. Muscularity. You can adjust the size by dragging your mouse up and down in this case. Take your time and create just the look you like. Let's just finish. Pick a name for your character. This is the name that will be shown to other players in-game, so pick something original, like the best forever. Yeah. And now it asks me whether I want to play the tutorial or not, as I have already completed it with another character. If this is your first time, I guess you won't have a choice but to play it. I'll just click yes. Now it will load the district. In the bottom you will see more or less useful hints, but they are there. Really nice. Well, let me just skip this. Hi again. The first thing that you will see when the district is finished loading is a map. The map shows the district just entered, in this case the financial. The yellow icons are the contact persons. Those are the guys you want to speak to in order to unlock new weapons, clothing, vehicles and modifications. When you start out, you'll have 3 contact persons, but as you progress, more will be unlocked. The white circles are spawn zones, and from this map you can choose where you'd like to spawn. As I have already unlocked these on another character, I'll have more spawn zones available than a first character might. You'll start out with 3 spawn zones to choose from. Let's choose this one at Violet Princess. You'll now be asked about groups. You'll be able to pick either I'll find my own group or find me a group. If you want to play around with your friends or just want to solo this game, go for the first one. If, on the other hand, you'd like to play with strangers, you might let the system get a group for you. This is a great way of meeting new people. Letting the system find a group for you may put you together with some jerks, but then again, you could just of course always leave them. I'll just find my own group for now. Just close this window. The first thing you might want to do is press the escape button and go to the options menu. In here you want to go to the game settings and make sure this use auto-rated system is unchecked. What this option does is making you ready for receiving missions without you explicitly letting the system know that you actually are. And I don't want that right now, as I'd like to explain the controls without being thrown out in a mission. Also, I'd like to be able to resupply, regrouping and just chilling around before having to deal with the criminal scumbags again. Video settings is a really important thing. If your system can handle it, just put everything to max. Well, not interface size, but the quality and the resolution to make the game look as pretty as possible. Also go to the Advanced tab and check everything if possible. And then just hit apply. In the audio settings, you might want to go to the voice IP settings. In here you can change your microphone settings if you'd like to use voice in game. And make sure it's configured like this. Check the manual channel selection and all of these except the district voices. With these settings, if you'd like to communicate with the team or clan members using your microphone, the whole district, including your enemies, won't be able to hear you. Well, that's it. So this is my character I just created. You look around with your mouse, and by pressing the 0 key you'll be able to zoom in and out. That's just a quick tip, and some, as I, prefer to be able to watch my whole character in action. Movement is done using the A, S, D and W key, as you may know from other games. Shift makes you sprint, and space makes you jump. You crouch in the control key, right click will aim, and left click shoot of course, as you might already have guessed. Aiming will make your shots more accurate, but you move more slowly while doing it. This is a contact person. A great tip is when you need cover and want to shoot some badass criminal on the street, you can right click to aim and then press the E key to lean to the right. This way you'll be a little harder to hit. If you want to do it to the other side, you may want to press the V key, which will shift side of the camera and the hand in which you hold the weapon. Likewise, you can lean to the left by using the Q key. Well, that's all for now. In the next video, we'll go through the contacts, ammo vending machines, the interface, and most of all those basic things that you just must know about. See you in the next video.